All right, and lore start. Let's go. Okay, so this is the video game, guys. This is the video game I'm gonna play. I'm gonna look at the manual later, I suppose, to get it with you. So this is Dragon Slayer Eiyuu Densetsu, which means The Legend of Heroes. It's probably a subtitle you have heard in recent games, if you're a weeb. It released on the Sega Mega Drive on the 16th of September 1994. Cheers. Exclusively in Japan. So we're gonna be talking about a few ports here, because this particular version of the video game arrives almost 5 years after the original game release for the PC-88 line of NEC computers in December 1989. So here you have the original version. Spoilers, every single cover for Dragon Slayer looks exactly like that. Almost. NEC, dude, just NEC. Because fuck saying NEC, right? Alright, let's see. Anyway, so that's the original 89. Then in 1990 it came out on the PC-98 with much improved graphics. And it came for DOS, MSX, FM Towns even. As the PC Engine CD would not only get its own release in October 91, but also the only translated version in English in December 1992. So already got all a bunch of versions in like a couple years. Actually, that's 3 years, but whatever. Now, you also got a Super Famicom version in 1992, February. And the powerful Sharp X68000 got another version in January 93. So the Mega Drive is the latest of the bunch, if you do not count the Legend of Heroes 1 and 2 bundle on PlayStation 1 and Saturn, which was released in 1998, which is just like plain ports of the original game. So it's pretty unimpressive. Now, the only versions of the game that were released outside of Japan were the DOS version, that was a Taiwanese release, and the TurboGrafx CD technically version that came out in CD in both Japan and outside of Japan. That was released in the States and in Canada, of course. And then there was the worldwide 2016 Windows version, which is actually called Shin Eiyuu Densetsu, so the new Legend of Heroes, which is pretty cool. We're gonna take a look at that for sure later. Hello, Floor is Lava. What's going on? Stuck Thread. Everybody, good to see you. All right, so that's a brief summary of the ports, right? But now, how the fuck did I? I'm just gonna do it like this. But now we're gonna look at some of this port's features, right? So what is unique or not about each one of them? Let's take a look. I got a bunch of pictures to look at. Let's look at pictures, guys. This is a stream where we look at pictures. Okay, so the original PC-88 version has 640 200 resolution, supports music playback through a soundtrack CD. More experience can be gained if the FM sound source is disabled. Yes, that doesn't make any sense. I'd be actually pretty impressed if that was a feature and not a bug. That would be pretty badass, don't you think? You're gonna see this girl a lot. I kind of picked this as a comparison shot for all the intros, at least where I could find it, which is every game because I'm a god. Betsujin, what's going on? Is there ass on the cover? Oh, there is a. That's not a fairy. He's got like a little dress on the back of a. It's got like stripes on the dress. Looked like a fairy. I think that's just a green-haired anime. Don't tell Fapnet. Yeah, sure, Shrapnel. Link away whatever you want to. Anyway, this is the PC-88 version. I'll look at that. There you go. original video game version by Falcom. Then you have the PC 98 version, came right after. Look at that. It was redrawn for the much higher resolution, because it was 640 400 instead of 200. And it was Falcom's first game using the full height of that resolution. However, it was still 8 colors. It came in 3 discs, and you had increased amount of keyboard shortcuts from 5 to 10, and save spots went from 10 to 60 for each disc. I actually don't know what that means. Did you have 60 slots to save on? Because I doubt it's 60 spots to save at within the game, right? Oh shit, link that in my Discord, Shrapnel, so I can take a look myself later, please. Anyway, look, there's more anime. Look how nicer and cleaner the graphics are, mainly due to the high resolution and I suppose the like they could have like not empty space between pixels vertically anymore. I don't know what I'm talking about, but you know, so that is fine. Okay, then you have the MSX version. There you go, very unique box. Now, the MSX version had pretty much redrawn graphics. And you had a layout change with 16 colors and a resolution of 256 to 12. Look at that. You can tell there's way less pixels than the big fat computers. Thanks to low resolution and a bigger VRAM though, the loading times due to disk access are shorter. However, this is only true for Panasonic model configurations where the disk access is optimized. For the Sony ones, the loading seems to be atrociously long. This is the first Falcom game to support the MSX Music extension. In its absence, PSG Music is of course used. Look at those insect fucking fuckers there. The final boss battle has got unique background music on the MSX version. And the game comes in 5 discs. And the game's text is never in kanji, except for the opening and the ending. You can see on this screen there's no kanji at all. You would think, but then right at the top there, that seems like a permanent overlay. Yeah, chapter 2 and then the title of the chapter. That's what it says. But there's never dialogue in kanji. Level 99, I didn't notice that. Ryunan is level 99, so is Ro. But Serious is shitty level 15. Alright. So that's the MSX version. Then you have, the FM Towns and the X68000 versions. Now, these are just direct ports, so to speak, of the PC98 version. They don't differ in anything. Except graphics and music, I suppose. Well, graphics resolution. Well, the graphics are the same. The game is actually the same. But the music is vastly different. Also, the stars on the very first screen of the X68000 version's intro are a bit different. Here's some shots. This is the back of the X68000 box. This is probably the best fucking packaging this game had. Just look at the retail price, almost 10,000 yen. It's almost 80 euros and more than that actually. That's past 80 euros by today's standards. So that would be around $90. Yeah, so 3 discs, both versions came in the 3 floppies. Now, while the X68000 retail on 9,800 yen, the FM Towns one came at 8,800 yen. Look at that woody finish on the manual. Look at that. Oh shit. After support. It's got warranty or some shit. Yeah, Bilbo, I hadn't seen that. Good point. Yeah, master manual. I was wondering, is that a freaking is that just a manual? Or is that? Oh dude, there's a separate booklet for masters. I hope we have that here in some way or form. I didn't try to look up for the manuals of like the PC98 version. I didn't try to look up for those. I always forget to look up for something. That's fine. There's so many shits to look at. It came with a map too. I'm pretty sure this is not gonna be in a Mega Drive version. I mean, I don't have any extra accessory along with the cart and the manual. Although one extra accessory came with this game indeed. This package here. There's something that was supposed to come with it that is rare, and I don't have it, but I'll show it to you later. All right, so that's those two big, fat, powerful computer versions. Now let's come to maybe the most unique, the most different version for sure. The PC Engine version. Bam. Looks like it says Dragon's Lair. Hell yeah. Alright, this was the first game for the Super CD-ROM too, by the way. There you go. Which was the add-on equivalent to the PC Engine Duo. So like you put a PC Engine slap Super CD-ROM 2 with it, you have what later was englobed into a single PC Engine Duo. Yeah, this is full anime. Look at that chibi anime shit on the disc too. Now the main pointers for this version are no doubt the voice acting. This game has voice acting, and the CD soundtrack, which was arranged by Ryo Yonemitsu. Look at that ad. Look at that freaking ad. That is very anime. Now I prepared a quick sample of voicing for you guys. Because why the fuck not? All right. Just don't look at my Pornhub tabs. We'll be best buddies. It is supposed to capture. All right, I'll add a new source. Add window capture, Chrome. What? Ooh, okay. New OBS has got very weird default options. All right. The freaking Halloween. Look at fucking Kiska's bald fat face. Never mind that. Let's listen to this sick voice acting. Animes. That R is way too tall on Slayer. Wanna be a Metallica logo.
イセルファーサのほぼ中央に位置するファーレーン王国は心優しきアスエル王の統治のもと貧しいながらも平和な日々を過ごしている。ところがある晩、予告なしの異変が首都ルディアを襲う。モンスターが大挙して城に攻め込んできた。
モンスターが大挙して。
突然の野襲に兵士たちは驚き、戸惑い、しばらくの混戦状態が。
That's pretty fucking good. That art though. Look at that orc.
決死の攻防の末、モンスターの勢力は夜明け前になるとようやく衰え始め、兵士たちは城を守りきることに成功する。しかし、重大な危機を脱した人々の歓声は、駆けつけた兵士の一方によって重苦しい沈黙と化してしまう。国王アスエルの死。それは暗くすさんだ時代の到来をも予感させた。アスエル王の最後を見とったただ一人の側近アクダムは王の遺言として自ら摂政を名乗り、セリオスが王位を継承する16歳の誕生日までファーレーンの政務を行うと宣言する。この時、世継ぎのセリオス王子はわずか6歳。セリオスは王位継承の時までサースアイ島の エルアスタの町で養育されることとなったのである。
All
それ
right.
から約10年の歳月が流れた。
Yeah. We've seen enough. There's also voice acting within the game though, because that what you just saw was of course the intro, but then in-game it sounds something like this. Way
爆
lower.
弾様、セリオ総司をお連れしました。
ご苦労であった。ようこそルディアの城へ。
Actually, it's pretty good
しばら
sample
く見
rate.
ないうちに大きくなられましたな。
爆弾、これは一体何の真似だ。
今あなたに外をうろつかれては困るのです。何しろ明日は。
It's pretty extensive. Pretty freaking extensive. Voice acting. Alrighty. So that's the PC Engine version, everybody. What else have I not shown? Yeah, the ad. We've seen the ad. Okay, next up is a very, very interesting version. Probably the most unique one after the PC Engine one. And what's funny is these two are probably maybe the I don't know, the ones that play the least. I don't want to say worse, because at least they have something going on for them. There's literal ports like the big computer ones, the FM Towns and the X68000 version just differ with the music and stuff. We're gonna look at the music also later. By the way, Safe State 2, welcome. What's up? Alright. Yeah, we're not there's also a dub, but the stream would break if we put on the English dub for that version. Anyway, the Super Famicom version. The Super Famicom version, at the very least, puts on something else than the game logo and the green cape bland background. It puts your animes on the front of the box. Looks like the game has 7 characters. What is most the best thing about this version is not this, not the little anime, which looks fine, not the little pink UI with a very low pixel density resolution, not even the shitty as fuck colors. What the hell? The Super Nintendo could do way better than this. The fact that it had backgrounds during battles is the most awesome thing about the Super Famicom version. Also known as Super Nintendo. Yeah, what the hell? It looks like a fucking Game Boy Color game. It uses a mode 1. What is that? What does that mean? Gonna note it down. Very interested. Supposedly this game was compatible, and its sequel as well, with a barcode battle by Epoch. I couldn't really identify what you could do with it. Maybe you could play battles with the barcode battler. The barcode battler is this thing that came with its own series of games and supported a few other normal, so to speak, games. The barcode battler is basically you generate attack damage numbers from a barcode. But I'm not sure. Hey, first word DF. Oh, we'll get by for sure. I know a very little bit and I got tools. We'll be more than fine. Alright, that is the Super Famicom version, guys. Oh yeah, I remember watching the same stuff, Rosayo. That was on Game Center CX. Yeah, I remember that. That's where I had seen it, of course. Thanks for bringing that up. And now we come to this version. Oh, look at this. This glorious fucking box. Alright. I really just had to brag. This game I probably paid €5 for. The Mega Drive version. Of course. Yeah, there it is. Now, the coolest thing maybe to note about this version, which I mean it's pretty obvious, but if it is not pointed out to you, you might not realize that the the sprites from the PC98 version, the 640 400 resolution sprites from the PC98 version were ported over to the Mega Drive's 320 224 what the fuck is it, resolution, like without being redimensioned. So like the Mega Drive effectively has double the size on screen for character sprites. It's pretty epic. Look at that shit. It's a giant fucking dude. The same stuff applies for the sequel, which I don't have yet, I don't think. Dragon's Lair Eiyuu Densetsu 2. So that's pretty badass. Slade Jobs, what's up? So you have double the size of sprites. That's pretty interesting. So I quickly, yeah, looks like you do have background during battles. Oh shit, that rules. You just have the overworld's map, but that's way better than fucking 8-bit style black background, dude. Okay, enemy sprites look pretty good as well. Remember, this is the latest version they did that needed any kind of rework. And if you don't consider the 2016 game that has even a different... look how fucking good even the dot art is. This, like, the use of color is great. And whereas the fucking Super Famicom version, which should just own the Mega Drive 1 color-wise, this fucking crap. What is this shit? Look at this crap. Oh, fucking shit, man. Okay, so I just skipped through this without mentioning what it is. Now, this is a badge that came with all the... hold on, I'll show you. With all the Mega Drive games, very few actually, probably less than... I don't know, what was 6 maybe? Let's see if somebody can count them, even looking it up. Mega RPG project or something. You see this thing with the golden badge? See if we can get a focus. Yeah, it's impossible. We're never gonna get a focus. This webcam sucks. I do not like Logitech webcams. Anyway, it doesn't say much. Mega Roleplay Project. Mega Roleplay Project. Yeah, okay, you just get freaking badges. That is pretty much the gist of it. Like Surging Aura came with one, an RPG vastly inspired by Phantasy Star. Story of Thor had one. I don't know if Ragnar Senti also had one, but he had the Mega Roleplay logo as well. I don't have this badge. The red thing was a Sharp Model X1. Oh, okay, you were talking about other stuff. So that's the Mega Drive version. I'm pretty excited, by the way, to play this as the first one. There is then the super... well, we couldn't get much about the DOS version, but the music seems to be epic, by the way. Full FM sound and whatnot. Then there was the Windows version, where the title was changed into Shin Eiyuu Densetsu, New Legend of Heroes. Totally orphan of the Dragon's Lair part, just doesn't even say Dragon's Lair. This is the artwork that is in the front of the boxes for the Windows version. What does the badge say? Does the badge say anything? Hold on. It just says Eiyuu Densetsu on the bottom, so Legend of Heroes. On the top it says Dragon's Lair. Just the name of the game. Thanks for asking though, I wasn't really paying attention. A is your girl anime. Is a battle with a slime, doesn't even have a background. 2016 everybody. But it does look very nice, by the way. for a reissue or whatever. Looks pretty sweet, I gotta say. Now the graphics for this were redrawn into 256 colors, and the cutscenes were added, some cutscenes at least. There was a unique boss battle music that was made, and the players can choose between CD and MIDI sounds. That's right. And we're moving on. Now, all of these iterations of Dragon Slayer, Legend of Heroes, they were all developed by Falcom themselves, Neon Falcom, which was responsible for the whole Dragon Slayer franchise. In fact, in which this game, which was the first Eiyuu Densetsu, the first Legend of Heroes games, chronologically collocates itself as the 6th game, if I am not mistaken, because they counted Vanilla, Dragon Slayer, and Xanadu as well. Now, other games that had ported over to the Mega Drive were the 1987 Sorcerian. Dude, this is like the fucking heaviest Mega Drive box if you put away Starflight and Power Monger, because like the manual is the thickest shit. It's still not as epic as the actual original manual. Look at that fucking stuff, dude. Look at all those pages. There's literally over 100 pages of manual in this. Yeah, it's the Mega Drive version of Sorcerer. You shouldn't really be playing it, but it's a good version. So the 1987 Sorcerian and also the 1991 Lord Monarch, which is other Falcon games on Mega Drive. This has mouse support, by the way. And this is also part of the Dragon Slayer franchise, technically. It's a pretty cool game. You can play on the Mega Drive with a mouse. Actually, I have the mouse, I've tried it, it's pretty cool. It's a strategy RPG, like full of sprites, dialogues, and you manage your troops around the minimap. It's pretty sick, honestly. Then there's also the 1991 Legend of Heroes 2, basically. So you have Sorcerian, you have Lord Monarch, and you have Dragon Slayer 2. There with a late-ass Japanese Mega Drive blue band on the side. Mia, thanks to the host. Yes, Sorcerian music, man. The Sorcerian music on Mega Drive, rearranged by Bo and Kubota, back from Yuzo Koshiro and Our Woman, which we're gonna look into soon. Okay, now the Dragon Slayer brand. The Dragon Slayer brand was always pretty large. Look at that cover art, dude. So fucking good. Walter, what's up? Thanks to the host. Good to see you. Dragon Slayer brand was always pretty large, considering that the Xanadu games are also included in it. Let's have a zoom into. I can't zoom. I'll break everything. I can do this though. Oh, look at that. So Xanadu games are also included in it. Here's some Xanadu box art. Xanadu. There's that, but there's also this, which is back. This. Way more anime. This is the MSX version. Hey Mia, good to see you. Yeah, I'm fine. Just in lockdown, basically. Let's lose some LP. Welcome. Here's the back of the box for sure. However, all games in the Dragon Slayer franchise, starting from 2005, they just bear the title of Eiyuu Densetsu, or Legend of Heroes. Interestingly, 2005 is when this game came out for the Nokia Engage Xanadu Next. He has one for the memers. Yeah, go play this one. Look at that. Look at that 2005 shit. There's an anime here. An anime. Anyway, Neon Falcon, or just Falcon for short. We still have the logo. It is a well-known trademark founded in March 1981 by... I need to enlarge this shit. I can't read the fucking previews. But this dude, his picture with an idol. Said Rie Sugimoto for some reason. This is the founder of Falcom, guys. Takes pictures with idols. So 1981, Masayuki Kato founds Falcom. He stayed as a chairman for many years, then was replaced by some other dude. The brand is it is known and appreciated by video game consumers all over the world, but back in the day it was a big deal mostly because of the action RPG genre and their series like Dragon's Lair, Xanadu, Is, and Brandish. Don't forget Brandish. Same composer, by the way. The word just pioneers of a game genre, though, you know, not at all. That was a feature shock. Let's get to the sound shock, because Falcom was in fact the first video game company to elevate their soundtracks to such a high level of care that no other company before them had. They had vocal tracks in their music, they had soundtrack CDs separately sold. Although one could argue 1986 Psycho Soldier had vocals, but they also had their own band. JDK, in fact, is a collective alias for the whole Falcom sound production team. It was founded by Mieko Ishikawa in late 1988. I should have pictures of her. I do. There she is. It was founded in late 1988. The first time the name made an appearance was with the release of Star Trader, the 89 Falcom RPG shmup hybrid on PC 88, which looks like the best game ever that plays like shit. I don't know how old this picture is, but it's probably pretty old. Here's some more. Anything that came out before that was later generalized into just being JDK, even on Spotify. This most notably includes some of Yuzo Koshiro's work. Right here, his work with Falcom was pretty epic. That's how he got a start. The Falcom JDK band is also to be considered as a professional musician band, producing CDs and performing at live events. Lots and lots of live events. Is that picture where Miyake Ishikawa is at the far right, the chairman is at the center, is some fucking dude's birthday? I'm not really sure. It doesn't matter. Anyway, the original authors of the soundtrack are that's of course our woman here, and Masaki Kawai, whom I didn't fucking bother looking for. I forgot. However, you can't really find much about how the exceptionally good porting of the soundtrack went over to the Mega Drive. Because unlike Lord Monarch here, Lord Monarch's soundtrack was powered. It was fucking powered by this epic. Oh, you can't see it. I'll put it in my face. I can't. Well, it says Cube. It's the Cube logo. The Cube sound engine for the Mega Drive is epic. Done by Dogen Shibuya. It's like this fucking dude with an alias, like a food store that was in Shibuya. This was used in like the Mega Drive games with the best soundtrack. Definitely. It's the one that is always used by Noriyuki Wadare. So you have it in stuff like Geno, Ranger X, Ragnar Senti even, and a bunch of other good soundtrack as Mega Drive games. Dragon Slayer, though, like its sequel, Dragon Slayer Legend of Heroes 2 and Mega Drive, uses some unknown custom sound engine. So we do not even know which driver was used for this game, but it's reasonable to think that Falcom just used something akin to whatever they were using on their PC-98, PC-88, and NEC machines in general, for sure. Now, the new tracks that were made for the Mega Drive release, like the boss fights ones, were composed by JDK themselves. Different companies even doing the Lord Monarch one, that's cool. We'll get to that eventually. Now, that was the lore shock for this game. I hope you enjoyed it. Except I prepared a little bonus for you all. I prepared music comparisons for each version of the game. I'm not joking. I am not joking. PC-88 battle theme. I have to stop it eventually. Alright, that's the PC-88 version. Move straight onto the PC-98 version instead. It's pretty much the same. It's exactly the same. Okay, it's not. It isn't. There's an extra sound channel in this part. The rest is pretty much the same. Let's move on to the MSX version with the MSX Music Extension add-on support. This one's pretty sick. Yeah, this rules. The freaking ghastly little thing. Yeah, there was some channel used differently, Mori. Maybe they removed something to make space for that, but there was a little difference. Okay, now maybe the FM Towns, dude. The FM Towns version is such a sick soundtrack. Like, listen to this shit. It's different versions of the same chip. The Yamaha sound chip, the YM line sound chip, are like millions of different versions. Gonna be listening to this to this theme a lot. So far, the FM Town soundtrack seems to be the most interesting. I've listened to more than just the battle theme, but for now we're comparing this. I still do have the TTS, but what's up, Zenki? Okay, he's the X68000 version. Now, these two big computer versions might just be not have much going on for them, but they do have different music. So that's pretty. They have the coolest music, maybe. I don't know. What?
Finally, it's so nice to see Gotti play a new game on the Mega Drive. I thought you'd play baseball forever. I hope Dragon Legend Eiyuu Densetsu is going to be a fun game. Drago tessera maun gradio cane drago tessera maun gradio cane drago tessera maun gradio cane.
Shit, dude. Oh, you can't tell if you're not Italian, but you stuck a super sick blasphemy with emojis there. Using radio and dog, he came up with radio cane, where Dio cane is like saying porco Dio. That was epic. Thank you for the 200 bits, Zeki. Grazie. Che Dio che taglia. Alright, big fat computer. Now is the time to the X68000 Heart on Fire. Anytime. How there's like different takes for each of this shit, and then the big computer versions with the extra chips just take the cake very easily, but you haven't heard the Mega Drive version yet. Trap with a 19 months, thank you so much, Trap. Alright, let's listen to the PC Engine CD version. It's gonna be shit, isn't it? Wait. It's pretty good. I like the main instrument. You guys have to tell me what's your favorite and worst version. That was the PC Engine CD version. I'll let you guys guess which version is this one. Go on. Oh shit. Dude. Oh my god. Yeah, it's so shit because it just totally lacks the punch of a soundtrack that was conceived for freaking powerful FM chips. But the rest of the soundtrack is actually pretty fine for what it is. Like Random Point. It's not that bad. Right? It's well arranged. Oh, those fucking Mario Kart noises. Shit. Sorry, I apologize. Here, guys, have the Mega Drive version instead. Oh, this is good. Wait. There you go, HD. We're gonna be listening to this one version a lot. Let's just move ahead. Here's the Windows version, 2016. Okay, so I was saying how the Windows version is 2016. It's not, by the way, it's 97. Must have been a reissue in 2016. Last but not least is the DOS version. I could not find the battle theme, by the way. If you guys can find it, would appreciate it, but here's some music. Oh, by the way, we haven't seen shit about the DOS version. Let me capture this. This is the first DOS footage that we look at. It sounds just like the computer versions. Hey Jiggy, what's up? Yeah, it's just the intro. It's got the good FM, but it doesn't have anything unique over the original arrangements, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there's no gameplay for the DOS version that I could find, apparently. Well, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? That was the lore, guys. Lore and right. Oh, good shit. If you enjoyed that, why don't you join my Discord or send me pictures? All right. That aside, we should be looking at the manual, which is still technically lore, though, shouldn't we? Let's go over here. The manual is not very thick, but it's not thin either. It's a pretty strong manual. Mogito, what's up? The soundtrack on Spotify? Which? Oh, nice. Let me put a like on that. Thank you, Rotayo. Thank you very much. Listening to a lot of video game stuff on Spotify. Well, not a lot, there isn't a lot to begin with. Okay, so the game doesn't come with a map, but it's right here on the first page as the background, basically. Oh, I didn't think to translate anything of the manual, did I? Not at all. It's like 2 pages of prologue, then characters. Yeah, look at this. This is the artwork that they put on the front of the Super Famicom box. Left empty, what's up? Yeah, there's a bunch of characters. There's a blue hair anime, the one from the intro. There's a green hair anime. There's 2 blue hair dudes. Dude is blonde and is a very tall dude by the name of Runon. Oh, does this actually support 6 buttons? I don't think so. Actually, it might. This might support 6 buttons. Yeah, little animes. There you go. This is scanned online anyway. A bunch of screenshots. Whoa, do your items have like freaking durability? Look at that icon on the bottom right. Those icons, the equipment items have numbers. I even have the webcam set to autofocus. I didn't. What an idiot. Now I do. Oh, thanks, Rotayo. I can play that right now. Download. Yes, thank you. My man. Oh, my man. Let me. Music. New folder. DS, DOS. Let's listen to the battle theme immediately. Really? Like so? That's pretty good. Pretty good. There's more little animes. Is an unadulterated cover art. That's unique, by the way. This is unique to the Mega Drive. I don't know if this is an image they reused from like a computer manual or something. The castle theme. I don't know if it's in this one. Ah, there it is. There's more animes. Off stream, I'll try to translate the prologue and the character synopsis from the manual. I'll add it to my paste bin and I'll post it on the Discord. This art and this music are very discordant. Switch it. Get all this unique art, man. I like this one. This one's got character. Little buzz skeleton is cool. The zoom. What is this? Oh! 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 It does have the bestiary. It's got the monster manual, dude. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh. Oh, that sucks. There's no art for them. It's just the stats. Wait. Oh man. It's Dogu, it's tools. Dogu Buki. Like tools and weapons. I just assumed it was a bestiary because it was a lion. I didn't actually read into it. Yeah. Too bad. I'll have to look for a BC98 manual and shit. And like every Mega Drive manual, you have these recommendations on how to not treat your cartridge. From Sonic, Tails and Eggman if the game released post 90 and 91. Otherwise random RPG dudes. Alright. That was all I got. All the lore. You guys just got all the lore.